interplay of memory, deep learning, and spaced repetition. The research presented here, which is the culmination of a literature review, delves into the intricate relationship, exploring each component's role in optimizing learning outcomes. The primary research questions focus on how do memory processes influence deep learning, what strategies can optimize the depth of understanding for improved learning outcomes, and to what extent does spaced repetition, a technique that involves revisiting and practicing learned material at intervals, impact memory processes and cognitive development in the context of deep learning, as well as how can that be effectively integrated into educational practices. This is important because it can inform us on how to optimize learning and continue to push the boundaries on what is possible. In order to innovate, it is helpful to first deeply understand the thing you're trying to innovate. For this research, I conducted a literature review. It followed a comprehensive methodology to investigate the research questions, including primary keywords, well-known academic databases, and clear inclusion criteria. Here's a summary of the results. The literature review revealed significant insights into the relationship between memory, deep learning, and spaced repetition. Memory processes play a fundamental role in learning, underpinning cognitive development and education. Deep learning strategies, such as elaborative rehearsal and metacognitive techniques, can enhance learning effectiveness by promoting deeper processing of information and self-regulation of learning processes. Spaced repetition has been shown to promote efficient and effective learning, combating forgetting and enhancing memory retention. These things combined provide an effective solution to deeply learning and retaining complex topics, optimizing memory. Let's dive a little deeper into spaced repetition, deep learning, and memory to better understand what they are and how they work together. Spaced repetition is a technique rooted in the principles of memory consolidation and the spacing effect. It has emerged as a promising tool for enhanced learning outcomes. The graph on this slide shows the forgetting curve, which represents how spaced repetition can help with long-term memory. Essentially, if you learn something new and don't think about it, talk about it, or review it critically, you can quickly forget it. Deep learning, in this context, means understanding complex topics deeply, not just rote memorization and the ability to recall facts, but rather combine those facts, build deep, dense neural connections around concepts to build and reinforce understanding that supports critical thinking, extrapolation, and application. Memory is a central component that allows for deep learning. Spaced repetition, which has frequently been associated with rote memorization and the ability to recall facts, is not necessarily associated with deep learning. However, with our understanding of how neural networks can be reinforced, the weights on edges between neurons being adjusted over time to optimize paths for recollection and context to support higher level thinking, it seems natural to postulate that through spaced repetition, one can enable context building, reinforce critical components and complex ideas, and focus consolidation to deeply learn. The rehearsal element can focus these concepts while continuously building new contextual relationships across what is learned and what is new to drive consolidation around connections that enable deep learning. The research presented in this presentation demonstrates the intricate relationship between memory, deep learning, and spaced repetition. These factors play a crucial role in optimizing learning outcomes and promoting knowledge retention. The findings highlight the need for adaptable educational practices that incorporate personalized learning strategies, deep learning techniques, and spaced repetition. Further research is warranted to explore the neurological underpinnings of spaced repetition, develop personalized repetition algorithms, and investigate the role for digital tools and enhance deep learning and memory retention. These are some of the limitations of the current research. Other limitations include the fact that this research simply proposes a theory. It doesn't actually apply the theory to explore techniques that can actually achieve the theorized outcomes. Further research is required to explore that and understand the relationship between deep learning, spaced repetition, and its impacts on memory. Here's an updated task. It reflects the current state of my work. As you can see, I'm on track and all but the final paper are complete. Thanks for watching.